Hello, beautiful seeker. Welcome back to your Capricorn Taroscope for January. And welcome to the Existential Shift. If you're new, my name is Morgane. So, karmic times, karmic sign, karmic planets, and karmic sign, and karmic times. You excited? I'm excited. At first I was terrified. Recently though, a lot of good little things started happening. Breaks here and there in my life. I have a meaningful placement of Capricorn in my chart. Won't go into it because it's not about me, but certain releases, certain things that were lingering or things that were stuck in my life started to release themselves. Things that seemed to be impossible, suddenly a door opens and what do you know, it's possible. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is a good sign. Some of us out there have it the other way around. Things that used to flow and go easy and be simple suddenly aren't. Things that we thought we have it all figured out about, suddenly we're not so sure. If it used to be a flowing wave, now it's like the zigzag of a movement. And whatever this is, that's not a good sign for things to come. All of it, by the way, is a result of our own free choice and actions. Some of us chose the path of virtue and truth, despite the difficulty and the challenges, despite the temptation to go about things in a deceitful way, possibly. Still chose to be of virtue. And some of us chose to maintain the cycle of keeping it easy and simple and doing the shortcut and doing what we're used to and just following our fears because that's what we've always done and somehow it worked, but not anymore. And you can see it now. If things of virtue used to be not acknowledged and not be worth the while, now they are. Very much so. And if things of malpractice and deceit used to be the easy path, and we could always get away with them somehow, and let someone else take the fault, take the blame, be the scapegoat, throw them under the bus, and we're good. Now we're getting the repercussions. Here's the thing with karma. It used to be that karma was a bitch. Now, karma is a witch. And when it comes to karma being a witch, it isn't just 3 times fold. It is 1,000 knives fold. Or 1,000 flowers fold. As I said, for better or for worse. I'm not trying to scare you. It's just the truth. And myself included, alongside many other YouTubers, spiritual guides, channelers, tarochis, and so on. I've been trying, I know I have been trying in the past year or two to really push people and inspire people to follow their virtue and their heart. Because I knew of this time. It's a beginning of a time. It's not a matter of just January. It's not just a matter of 2020, by the way. It's a beginning of something, but it's going to really be felt in the coming months. In January, we are really going to feel how the next decade is going to look like for us. It's going to be an intensification of this coming decade. Hold on. Two of Wands, great. And now that it's the time, there's no point in me going around in circles asking you to do the right thing. You either did it or you didn't. I don't ever believe in being too late. Ace of Wands, great. Good confirmation. I think there's a lot of power to the genuine, sincere will to do the right things for yourselves, for your environment. So no, I don't think it's too late like that. And even if it was allegedly too late for the next decade, start now with making it not too late for the decade to follow. Sounds dramatic. Hey, maybe I'm wrong. And there are, energy is very, very, the sun, flexible. I tap into one thing, maybe you are on a different timeline. All good. All I'm saying, bottom line, before I go into these really, really good cards that came out, so I'm happy to see that. I have a lot of Cappies of virtue watching me, because good things are coming. All I will bottom line say is whatever you're starting to sense now is like the raindrops before the storm of whatever it is that you are about to expect for the next decade. Okay? Let's focus on specifically the Capricorns that are going to resonate with this reading. Because look at this. Two of Wands, Ace of Wands, the Sun. First of all, so much fire. If you didn't know what you want, you do know what you want now. If you were a little bit hesitant about a new path, a new direction, now things are becoming super clear. The chips are falling. The realizations are getting molded properly in a way that you can read them and fully understand them. And doubts are fading out. It's like there's this very deep knowing of what is true and what is for you. And something very joyous is coming around in the next month. This could be a birth of something new and exciting. It could be a really passionate relationship. Something that just blows your mind and your body. It could be literal. It could be a baby, of course. But most of you out there, it's probably more symbolic. It could be a birth of a project, an idea, a creative endeavor that you've been pondering over. You knew inside that this is something that you want to do, but there was a little bit of uncertainty. But now, coming into January, if not already, it's like you can't hold it back anymore. Whatever this is, it's going to be very, very meaningful. Whatever this new start is, highly meaningful. And I'm sensing something of longevity because, again, things that are starting now have a very positive hue to them. And they come with a very fated, destined kind of vibe to them. Meaning they're there to stay. So take notes of things that are happening in January, of offers you're receiving, of new people coming into your life, of ideas, of visions. They're true. They're positive by nature. Show me more, please, for Capricorn. Ooh. The Tower in the reverse. Interesting. Just curious to see how the lighting works with it. And then another ace, the Ace of Pentacles. Did I not say that something that will start will be of longevity? It won't just be like a passionate whatever. It's going to be something with a lot of you are going to be planting seeds of some sort. You can't help looking at the sunflowers and the sun card. This could be a financial investment, by the way, that is going to be really worth the while, something that you need to be slow and steady with. This could be something happening that you have been either planning for a long time or working towards for a while, and now suddenly it's coming in. Like I said, some of you made right decisions. The Tower in the reverse here. Some of you have had some situation in your life that was very shaky and unstable and disturbing to you, that is now finally settling and setting in and is being stabilized. If it was like a rocky relationship, things seems to now be working out better, calmer. If this was an unsteady job situation, you're finding something that is very, very good for you. Either you're getting an offer to start somewhere else that might be paying you more money even, or it encourages you to have a creative idea that might create a better income for you. But it's like from the ruins, it's like a rose or a sunflower is blossoming. Yeah, you've been going through some shaky time, but you're really starting to see the sun coming out. Some of you are really affected for the better with the winter solstice that we just had, meaning we have more daytime, more sun time. It's just really, really good for you. The sun, the warmth, it makes you think better. It makes you feel better. Show me more, please, for Capricorns, for my Capricorn seekers. Different placements, intuitively guided. Cross watchers, you're welcome here. The Emperor. Ooh. This is a very powerful, meaningful figure in your life. This could be a father figure. This could be a boss. This could be a counterpart. Very masculine, though. The Emperor is masculine, especially with the Sun and the Ace of Wands. Really taking responsibility for themselves and for their future. I see someone really working hard and literally building an empire, like making sure that they have financial stability. Also working on a state of belonging. Family, for example. A lot of you guys out there really feeling like you're ready to just find your place, find your go-to, find your home. And just by exerting this will, you will initiate a chain reaction, a chain of events that will lead you to that person, to that place, to that home, to that job. I'm also getting ancient archetypes here coming up. There are some very deep desires within some of you. A lot of masculines are waking up now. Watch my on my IG TV, on my Instagram, the Existential Shift. I do like under 15 minutes videos. Or every once in a while I talk about different topics, or if you guys ask me a question, sometimes I answer your questions. But I did a video for the Yule, for the solstice, and I did a rune reading, and I tapped into the energy of the divine masculine and what it's going through. I posted it a few days ago, so it's supposed to be super recent in my feed. On Yule, when was Yule? Yule was on the 21st, right? Yeah, so I'm recording this on the 26th, so almost a week ago. And what I saw there in the runes was the death of the current divine masculine and the birth of the new evolved divine masculine, and how this coming months of winter, January, February, most importantly, most especially, are going to serve as the transition stage, as the caterpillar melting into its molecular structure and growing anew as the butterfly. And it's a painful process, but it's also a full of life process. Now, this is very like March, April time. So even though this is a reading for January, I think this is initiating a process that will take a few months for some of you. Not necessarily, some of you are going to be feeling it already in January. I'm not, but as the collective, the divine masculine is going to take a couple of months, 2-3 months. But we're already starting to feel it. I'm actually picking up on 2 months, not 3 months. It's less. The sensation is already birthed within them. So feminines out there, you're going to feel that energy. If you're involved with someone, you're going to see them transition in a way. You're going to recognize that they're going through some sort of expansion. And to the masculines out there, if you're feeling a little bit weird, it's okay. It's called awakening. It hurts, but it's also exciting. I mean, can you think about the caterpillar melting, becoming a butterfly? It's not that wings just grow out of their back. I don't know if you know this, but the caterpillar literally inside the cocoon melts down to liquid. Its molecular structure, goo-like existence. And then from there, it rebuilds itself. It hurts. Now, I'm not trying to tell you it's going to hurt. I'm just saying if you're feeling a little bit weird or off, and it's hard for you to recognize yourself, and you start doing things differently, think differently, respond differently, feel differently, it's very, very good. You're tapping into your pagan roots, like of divine masculine. You're connecting to your power from el tierra, from the earth. I'm suddenly getting a feeling of like an initiation kind of thing. I don't know if like a ceremony or, like in the Jewish religion, when a boy turns 13 years old, then that's like, okay, you're a man now, and there's a thing called bar mitzvah that symbolizes going from childhood to manhood. With women, it's when they're 12. It's called bat mitzvah, again, from being a child to being a woman. And it's almost like you're going through a bar mitzvah, only as some sort of a transition acknowledgement of, okay, you're ready, you did it. it could be, of course, 3D, like a promotion, an accomplish, being recognized for something. But it's also very, very energetic and spiritual. You feel it like in your core, in your gut. And I'm looking at this squirrel now with the Ace of Pentacles. It's almost like something triggers it. It's like you're seeing something or someone, and they kind of direct you towards whatever direction you're heading towards. And it's like you're guided by something. This could be a divine feminine guiding a masculine. This could be just serendipitous events. Maybe you suddenly encounter a book that really inspires you, or you read an article, or you watch a YouTube video, or a movie, but something triggers that within the masculine that I'm tapping into right now. And they start feeling like they've been doing everything wrong, though so far, like they've been looking at it the wrong way, like in the reverse. It's like their perception is suddenly more clear, especially here with the sun. There's like this, now it's like a very Eureka like energy. Like, oh, this is what it is, or this is what it all means, or this is how I should go about it. And guys, I'm still recording this on December. Watch your December reads to fully connect to the energies right now. But if you don't fully grasp what is going on here, come back to this reading a few weeks from now and rewatch it and see how it connects. Okay, show me more, please, for Capricorn for January. Speaking of all the karma, by the way, I'm doing a special karmic shift and liberation extended. In the description box is all the links. It's on Vimeo, where I'm going to go into your generational karma, your past lifetimes karma, your current lifetime self-made karma, and how they all currently affect your love life and your career and finances, advice on how to release, transmute, and so on. And I do also runes and oracles, Gypsy, I Ching, and Akash records. So it's been going super well so far for the signs that I've done this for. So check it out for you, for Cappy, if you want to. And if not, there's also simply the love extended for you and your person of interest for December. Everything is below, including a way to book a private reading with me. It's the existentialshift.as.me. You can be anywhere in the world and we can talk. Oh. Okay, hold on. Something fell. Oh, 10 of Swords in the reverse. Yummy. I have 2 more cards on the table. Let me look at them. Hello, Divine Feminine multipled. The Empress, 9 of Pentacles. Now we have the natural counterpart for the Emperor. Hello. Hello. Sorry. But like, seriously? So I have the Tower and the 10 of Swords. And the reverse. And all the other yummy cards in the upright. Some of you have been doing good, Cappies. And if you're like, no, I've been really terrible and I'm now paying the price, watch your other placements. Just kidding, or not. All right, I'm sorry. So 9 of Pentacles and the Empress. You are at the gate of really truly living your best life. All you have to do is walk through it. You have the skill, you have the knowledge, you just need to make the decision to live by it. So if things are shaky and rocky at your job, and there's a lot of betrayal, and there's a lot of imbalance and all that fun stuff we're seeing over here. Take advantage of it. It's an opportunity. Don't focus on what is wrong with it. Focus on what good can come of it. Maybe you also recently got a different offer for something else that really excites you and you think could be great, but maybe it's a little bit of a risk, but you know you could be great at it and you really want to do, but you feel obligated to your job or whatever, and you refused it. But now that things are happening the way they're happening, you're like, oh, maybe I should go for that thing. Okay, same goes for relationships, same goes for everything. Whatever is hurtful and not working out, let it. Just let it, because something really good wants to expand in your life. If you're not partnered, I see you going from single to partnered, because I do have the Emperor and the Empress here. And I think it's something that could really expand your energy. I think this person can really help you tap into your extra creativity or skill. Just be like the missing piece of the puzzle, right? Because there's just so much you can do on your own, and a lot of you have reached the climax of what it is that you can do on your own. Like, you've been super amazing and independent and gifted and capable and all that. But now, for the next step forward, there's an X factor that is missing, and that is that this person, either the Empress or the Emperor, for you. Are they coming in soon for Capricorn? Is it in January? Tell me more about this Emperor, Empress-like energy for my Cappy Seekers. Too much, too much, too much. I'll take 3 cards, okay. Okay. Wow. Ace of Cups, 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups. So this could be someone that you already know. Could be a very strong soulmate. If you don't recognize them, then this could just be a soulmate that you've known before, right? But I think it could be someone in your social group, somehow in your environment. Like, I think they're around in some way, shape, or form. Like, you know them, but you don't fully know them, kind of thing. Now, for some of you, it's someone you've been involved with in the past, or someone coming back. But I'm sensing someone that, for some of you, it's not going to be someone that you've been with. It's just someone in your environment somehow. Ace of Cups, 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Wow. Third ace on the table. The only ace that is missing is the Ace of Swords, and I'm kind of okay with that. A lot of new starts are happening. A lot of new start, a lot of reasons to celebrate. I think this transits, for a lot of you that are watching, is going to do really, really good for. There's a lot of blessings on the table. You want to look? I'm going to pull out also Animal Spirit for you guys. So, wow. See the 3 aces? January brings with it a lot of joy, a lot of reasons to celebrate. You might be expanding on the holiday spirit, like you keep celebrating in January and beyond December kind of thing. You might still have family visiting, or you're visiting family. I also see good times with children if you have children. Some of you are spending a lot of time outdoors in nature, either with a good group of friends or family members. I see a lake. I see some of you leaving the cold just to take a time out and go a little bit to where it's more sunny. If some of you have been planning to, I don't know, get pregnant or something, so this seems like a very fertile time. The Divine Feminine has been waiting for the Divine Masculine. This is a repetitive message that I seem to constantly be tapping into. And I think it's not just for Capricorns, I think it's for the collective. Divine Feminine has done a lot of work, and the Divine Masculine is definitely starting to catch up. Some of them are already catched up. There is a strong wave of alignment. Some of you have been manifesting your soul tribe, and they're going to start coming in the next month. And it's going to feel like, like friends from ages ago, from eons ago. There's just a sense of release and relief, Cappies. I really like the energies of the Cappies that are tuning in. Is there anything else I can tell my Cappies for January before we move on to the animal spirit? Anything else for Capricorn for January? The Magician and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Someone is going to try and get away with something that they pulled on you, Capricorn. Because these are general readings, this could be you. Maybe you pulled something on someone and you're trying to get away. I don't know, but I'm going with the narrative that someone has done this to you, because I'm going to give you guys the benefit of the doubt, but you make your decision, right? Yeah, someone is going to try and win something with not so legitimate ways. And I think this Emperor has their eyes on this Magician, and they're not going to let them slide with it. Someone has been a little bit sneaky and manipulative. And this could be their boss, like putting their foot down and it's like, nope. Or this could be like a parental figure. This could be a friend, or this could be a new relationship. Like, let's say if you're a feminine and you met someone new, right? And then someone from your past is trying to come back, someone that was I love the Magician, just in combination with the Seven of Swords. Someone that may have tried to play it a little bit, and now they're trying to kind of... There's a narcissistic energy coming up here. I'm seeing like your new guy kind of putting their foot down, and it's like, nope. My Empress now. Kind of thing. And as an advice, this is not the month to try and get away with things, with like either lies or shortcuts or rounding of the truth. Really not. Because whatever you will manifest in a duplicit way will be manifested in a duplicit way, meaning you won't necessarily like what will come of it. Manifest isn't just like mantras and prayer and hoping something will happen. Manifesting is actions in the 3D. Whatever it is that you're doing, actively doing to get what you want. It's also, it's a way of manifestation. It's a type of witchcraft even. Like, it's just working with energy, with actions. Everything is magic. Every action that you take, every exertion of your will is the craft of manifestation. Okay? So, everything is advised to be in honest ways. Now, I will do the spirit animal. Bear with me. I just want to show you this table. I know what I'm seeing here. I know what I'm seeing here. And 1 second. 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay. So, for others of you, very few of you, there is the possibility, and this is a message for the feminine. If you found a way out or ended up a situation with someone that it was just not truthful, not honest, and then you met someone new, and now let's say in January they're coming back, you should know, and this is your free choice, do whatever you want, if you will turn your back to this new person and go back to the person from the past, this new person is not going to stick around long and is not going to wait for you. They're going to meet someone new very, very quickly because they're all about their happiness. But the thing is, you guys are a true pair, Emperor and Empress. So my recommendation is to think very hard before you do anything you might regret. Because you might be thinking, oh, it's okay, they're so amazing and they're so sweet, they'll wait up for me, they'll stick around, I can just play with it. Just because this person is very kind, and maybe it's a guy and too feminine, like don't put too much emphasis on the gender, right? But this new person, just because they're very kind and sweet and present, doesn't mean they're a sucker. If you take them for granted and do something shady, I don't think they're going to stick around. They're going to, so that's like for those of you that, so you're on the verge of creating yourself a new life that is really, really good. Okay, now it's all free choice, so you can either go back to the cycle of the past decade that you've been in, most especially relationship-wise is coming up, but it affects everything. Everything affects everything, right? Or you can start this new cycle. Okay? So, that's the important message from that. Okay. What does the animal spirit have to say? Animal spirit for my Capricorn seekers for the month of January, please. Message for Capricorn for January. Message for Capricorn for January, please. Message for Capricorn, okay. Oh, wow. Wow, dragon and elephant. Okay. Fire and ether, spirit. Okay, oof, let me look at this. This is gorgeous. Okay, I'm just really drawn to the red dot here on his forehead. Your third eye, some of you are having your third eye triggered and opened, and you're starting to see really clearly. Suddenly, things that weren't clear for you until now are starting to really, like, as you can see things clearly, like you could see with your regular eyes, with your third eye. And you're doing something with it. It's not just that you're suddenly seeing, you're now also remembering. Elephants have very long memory. They're super known. They're famous for their memory, and they walk really distant. They walk along. Oh my God, what's going on with my English? They walk distances. Okay. So you're starting to not only see now through your third eye, but retrospective. In retroactive, you're starting to see, to look back and see things in a way that you didn't see until now. And you understand things differently. And there's something about being a bearer of news as well, Capricorn, like you're I'm also getting someone coming into your life that you're recognizing, that you've been that is on your on your radar. There's someone on your radar, Cappy, that you recognize as someone that might be your emperor or empress kind of thing. And I think that as you're watching this, they're still on your radar, but not necessarily like specifically in your life. So once again, this might be someone in your social group or at work, or that you know somehow, but not fully in contact with. But it's like you have the strong sensation that it's going to be someone that is going to be in your life, like in a very meaningful way. So I think this is confirmation for those of you who resonate with that. That is very cool. One more. I'm sensing one more. What will be with this? Can you show us what will be of this? Too much lamb. Too many cards, just one card. What will come of this for Capricorns? What will come of this elephant and dragon energy? Octopus. So yeah, this is also mainly for your senses. Your I want to say your sixth sense, but it's like your seventh and eighth and ninth and 10th senses. Like your senses are really opening up. I think for a lot of you, like a lot of good things are going to start happening. You're going to see the serendipity, and you're going to get confirmation that you've been on the right track so far. And that will give you a sense of security and acknowledgement within yourself. You're like, okay, yes, I'm on the right track. Yes, my intuition was right. Yes, okay, I was connected. And it's just going to increase more and more of that. Yeah, so remember how I said, I'm gonna write it. Karma is a witch. It means not 3 times fold, but 1,000 knives fold, and in your case, 1,000 flowers fold, because these are good stuff coming, Cappy. And for those of you who click with us, this is going to be throughout January, February, and a final clicking in March. Like it's going to be like really signed in, I was about to say signed in blood, but it sounded too dramatic, so imagine I didn't say it. Okay. I will see you guys in a second in your special Karmic Shift and Liberation Extended. Everything is in the description box below. The best way to know if this is yours is with a private reading. This is what it is. And that's it. I love you guys very much. If you haven't subscribed yet, join the shift by pressing the subscribe and the bell button right next to it for the notifications. Love you guys. Happy New Year. Happy birthday. Oh my God. Morgane. Happy birthday, Capricorn. You deserve it all. All the 1,000 flowers. You deserve it all. Love ya.